Welcome to this seminar in the field of production development. My name is Torgny Weibeck and we are working in the business coaching program. This seminar is about analyzing your production. Production is a chain of activities normally. It's also teamwork normally. It's not one man working. You know, when Paul was planting new congregations, it was a teamwork. And there was a debate about who was doing what, and there was perhaps some quarreling around it. So he made it clear. I, Paul, planted. Apollos watered. But God gave the growth. It was a chain of activities they were doing. They had different skills. They have different duties in this. And the result was in the hand of God. It's the same in business, I will say. All growth comes from the Creator. We are just workers in the vineyard. To analyze your production, there are, I will say, two main methods. One is to look at the flow of material through the production, or the information through the production in the service industry, and also the lead time. How long time does it take to produce a product or a service? It's important for you to analyze this to be able to develop and improve your production, make it more effective. The flow, it's the handover situations which is the most important one to look at. Most problems occur there. So a way to clarify where are those places, you might write a map. A process map. It's not a layout of where you draw the premises and so on. It's where the activities is done. You are mapping the activities flow. So the salespersons, they do their job, they hand over to the planning and purchasing people, and they hand over to the manufacturing and controlling, and then deliver and to the end to the customer, and you invoice. It's handovers, and there are also direct support activities like transporting and storing and testing and designing, and you know, a lot of things has to be done. And it's not one-man job. You hand over to someone else who continue this process. So where does the problem occur? Where does it stop up? That is what we are trying to find out. And we also look at the lead time. How long time will it take? A way to do this, when you have you know what you are doing, you are trying to map it, do it at a whiteboard. You can use simple methods to do it. You bring in the people who knows the production well, the managers from different departments, one by one, and you draw that part, make it clear, and then in the end it's a mess. So you have to redraw it so it's readable. That is easy to do when you have a material flow. But also then there is an information flow as well. So you have to bring in both because there are handover of information, which is as important. Then you can use this kind of mapping. You draw a circle. On the circle you put in all the departments and persons who are involved. And then you can draw how the information goes, back and forth and so on. And you can have by these two maps you can really analyze it. You analyze the handover situations. Where is the flow more complicated? Where does delays occur? Where do the mistakes occur? This is interesting to find out. And you know, these handovers situations, it's like internal customer situation. In that situations, it's the same as when you have an external customer. They need it's right, no faults. They need that you deliver at the right time. You have a friendly service, no obstacles, awkwardness, inconveniences. So that is the material flow. Then and information flow you can analyze in this way. Then we analyze the lead time. The lead time is the time from you start producing a product or a service until you have delivered and finished it. How long is the typical lead time for a typical product in your business? Where does the flow stop up? Where is the queues? Delays? Where is the bottleneck? The bottleneck is just after the queues, actually. Look there. The bottlenecks, you have to give them more resources to you so they will get quicker through. Are all these activities with handovers really necessary? Can you make it smoother by bringing them together? You do more at the same place, at the same person. And you might also analyze which is the most vulnerable activity you have here in the map. Do you have the vulnerable, that is that if it breaks down, everything will stop? Do you have backups for those? Here is some coaching questions for you. How well do you know your production? Is it time to make a map, process map? Who can I involve doing this mapping of a production? And how will you follow up the lead time of a typical product service? Talk with this with your coach or reflect yourself. God bless you. Thank you very much.